face a few technical glitches, but hopefully it should go all well now, not really. Okay, so first I would like you to know how did this initiative begin. So this Center for Peace and Justice, it was initially known as Academic Forum for Public Prosecutors when Sir was the government advocate for the state of UP. So back then when it was only the government side advocates, they were taken to forensic labs, they were taught about DB cases, and Sir took all of them under his wing and helped them to learn new laws or say different aspects about old laws. Alright, so Center for Peace and Justice, a small brief about that. Rest all of you will come to know from the session only. Basically now we have been conducting workshops, seminars for the last 2 years, and our main objective, our main target audience is law interns, right? Because interns, you guys are at the perfect stage where you can know how litigation works, what should be your objective in litigation, and to basically guide you all. Right? The topics that we have covered so far under the initiative of Center for Peace and Justice is Domestic Violence Act, which Yash had attended, about how we can use technology and AI in helping DV victims. Prior to that, we have covered issues like mediation in family disputes. Also, we have covered an issue on international immigration law and the doctrine of refoulement, among various others. Today, our conference is basically on the law of circumstantial evidence. Alright, now I am Aishwarya Mishra and this is Advocate Arnav Pikku. Now I'll be handing over the mic to Sir so that he can take the session forward. Thank you.
Hello, warm welcome to all of you, and it's a Sunday morning, so thank you so much for attending this session. So you had been undergoing internship on circumstantial evidence, I believe. So may I ask what all you have learned so far? Did you read the judgment of Swami Shraddhanand? Did you read the judgment of Swami Shraddhanand?
Yes, sir, we did.
You read the judgment of Swami Shraddhanand. So you would have discerned by now that in the case of Swami Shraddhanand, certain golden principles have been laid down for the courts of law while adjudicating cases of circumstantial evidence. And you have probably also read a judgment in which the murderer was a dentist who murdered his best friend. And now that appeal is pending here in the High Court, and on the aspect of drafting, you must have prepared a counter affidavit or reply to the bail application of the accused person.
Yes, sir.
Also, I could not attend court because there are very strict protocols. You need to be either an intern or a lawyer before the issue passes. There are security issues, but I believe some of you did attend the courts. So how did you find the court ambience?
I mean, it was very good. Like, it's a newly built structure, and the people there were quite personal.
You found the building good, but what about the court ambience? Somebody else may take.
It was a very new experience for me, and I was astonished to see the difference between the district court and the high court. Like, there was discipline and there was order in high court, but when I visited the district court once, it was very much of a crowd in the courtrooms. But the high court courtrooms are very organized and structured.
Okay. Anyone else? You can. Tanu and Vasia and others. I think you have attended court in the past.
Yes, sir.
आपको कैसा लगा? How did you find it? Did you
Sir.
learn anything?
सर ठीक लगा, बट अभी इतना एक्सपीरियंस लिया नहीं, अभी टाइम लगेगा थोड़ा जानने में.
No problem. Others like to say something? Experience in the court, attending court hearings.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट और हाई कोर्ट का जो एक्सपीरियंस था वो दोनों अलग था, और काफ़ी हमें सीखने को कुछ मिला.
Okay. All right. So the topic for the day is the law of circumstantial evidence. You may have to also check. Maybe some people would like to connect because it is also in an online mode. So we have shared that Google Meet link, and people will be connecting If your family would like to join in, you can also have this link and share with your family and friends so they can also attend this session. Alright, now as you know, a crime is committed. So we'll be focusing on the crime of murder of a person. So if a crime is committed, the investigating agency comes into picture. The role of the investigating agency is to solve that crime, find out who has committed the crime in question, collect evidence, visit the place of incident, find out whether anybody has seen the incident. If there are witnesses to the incident, their statements are to be recorded. Some recoveries or discoveries have to be made. The site plan is to be prepared. And eventually, if the investigating officer zeroes in on somebody who has committed the crime in question, then a charge sheet is submitted before the court and the matter is sent for trial. Now suppose a crime is committed. So the process of collection of evidence could be twofold. Right? There could be a situation.
Welcome to County Office.
There could be a situation in which somebody has seen the crime being committed. A murder takes place, so it might have been seen by somebody. So that will be a case of direct evidence, an eyewitness account. Whereas there could be many murders and crimes committed which nobody had seen. So that will be a case based upon circumstantial evidence. Alright. Now circumstantial evidence could be of many kinds. What could be the circumstances which the police officer has to look into? Those would be the telltale signs or the clues which that person finds at the place of incident. So let us just have a 1-minute video on what exactly is circumstantial evidence. It will make clear certain things for you. Please listen to this.
On the floor, with a cat sitting nearby, looking quite guilty. You might not have seen the cat knock it over, but the situation suggests a connection. This scenario illustrates the essence of circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence refers to information that implies a fact or event without directly proving it. Unlike direct evidence, which provides straightforward proof, such as eyewitness testimony or a confession, circumstantial evidence relies on inference. It allows one to draw conclusions based on the surrounding circumstances. In legal contexts, circumstantial evidence can play a significant role in building a case. For instance, if a person is found near a crime scene shortly after the crime occurred, their presence may suggest involvement, even if there is no direct proof linking them to the act. The strength of circumstantial evidence often depends on the number of supporting facts and how they connect to the conclusion being drawn. A single piece of circumstantial evidence may not be enough to establish guilt, but a collection of related facts can create a compelling narrative. In summary, while circumstantial evidence does not provide direct proof, it can be a powerful tool in both everyday reasoning and legal proceedings, helping to form conclusions based on the context of the situation.